Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh my gosh, there. That was quick. That was... Hello, wonderful, beautiful, splendid people. Today, I am going to be putting to the test which Nintendo Switch Pokemon game is the best for shiny hunting. Legends EA, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, or Legends Arceus. I'm going to be going backwards from release order, so I'm going to start with Legends EA, I'm going to go to Scarlet and Violet, and then I'm going to end this with Arceus. So to make this as fair as possible, I have a random number generator pulled up, and I'm just going to make it roll 1 through 20. And that will be the wild zone I shiny hunt at, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other titles I'm doing as well. So without further ado, let's get shiny hunting. Okay, so I have the generator pulled up here. And I got 4. So I'm going to shiny hunt at wild zone 4 for this. No, wild zone 4 is the graveyard zone, so it will have Spinarak, Ghastly, Hone... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No. I'm not counting that. I'm not... Why are you here? Hi. What in the world? That's unbelievable. How? Okay, we're not counting that. I'm gonna switch it tonight, and then I'm gonna shiny hunt here for real this time. Cause that was pure luck. That was insane. I can't believe that happened. So now the shiny hunting starts. That was so crazy. The reason I switched it tonight as well is because I actually want a shiny Honedge from this. I've shiny hunted in this zone before, and I've gotten a couple Ghastly, way too many Spinarak for me to count, and I still don't have a shiny Honedge, and for the living decks I'm gonna need 3 of them. I'm gonna need a Honedge, a Doublade, and an Aegislash. So the sooner I can get it, the better. Now if I do phase, I'm still gonna count it, because I'm just checking how fast you can get a shiny with any of these methods for each given game. But I would like a shiny I have not caught yet, and that applies for all 3 of the games, because I don't have any shiny decks. Another thing to take note of is that I do have the shiny charm in all 3 games, but the shiny charm is 1 more roll in ZA than it is in Scarlet and Arceus. It is 3 rolls per spawn for the other 2 titles, and for this game, it is 4 rolls. So it is 1 in 1024 in here, it is 1 in 1365 in the other 2 titles. But those other 2 games have shiny hunting methods that allow the shiny odds to drop, and this game has no way of dropping the shiny odds, no matter what you're looking for. And for the other 2 titles, using a shiny hunting method will be permitted, because it is a mechanic that was deliberately put into the game for the sake of shiny hunting. So I'm going to use all the resources given to me in each title. Oh, is that a shiny Ghastly? It is a shiny Ghastly. Okay, that was quick. That was like 7 minutes. Yeah, no Honedge. No Honedge. Okay, I'm going to leave the zone and come back in just so everything drops as hostility. And I'm going to go catch that Ghastly. I think that's my 3rd shiny Ghastly on this game. I stand corrected, I actually do have the full Ghastly line, so this is a phase and it will be given to a random person in the Discord server. So if you want it, come join the Discord server and you can just claim it. You're like, literally just ask for it. Whoever says it first gets it. Yep, there it is. So now, onto Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet. It has been a while since I've opened this game, actually. Oh, look, a Turtwig down there. Okay, so the way I'm going to go about this in terms of deciding where I can hunt... How do I open the map in this game? There it is. The way I'm going to decide what counts as a zone when I shiny hunt is names and terrain. So this entire thing will count as 1 zone. All 4 segments of the terrarium will count as 1 zone each. As for Kitakami, I am going to count a zone the same way. Terrain. So everywhere where the grass is lighter, I will count as 1 zone here. This will be its own zone. The forest. The Kitakami Wilds is its own area. The Fellhorn Gorge is its own area. The Oni Mountain is its own zone. The Paradise Barrens are their own zone. And the Wistful Fields are their own zone. And then Paldea, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory when you look at the map. Okay, so I have the wheel pulled up, and the areas are kind of iffy, but they're mostly consistent. if I get a province, so like north, south, west, east, I'm going to do another random number generator with the amount of zones that that province has. But odds are I technically don't get one of them, so. Okay, I got the, I don't know how to say that trail. Nope, I give up. But rules are any shiny hunting method is allowed, and that is an area, I believe. I literally just typed them in, so there's no way I forget. This should be, yes, it is right here. It is this area, which I believe is filled with a few bug types. I think it has like Heracross and Bidops. Coming back to this game after Legends EA has been out for a month now feels very weird. And I honestly wasn't even playing this game much in its last few months while it was still like the newest mainline game. But I have access to this entire trail for shiny hunting. So with all the bug types I'm seeing, there's some bug types and some grass types. But I think it is very much mostly bug. So I think that's how I'm gonna approach this. I think I'm gonna make a bug type sandwich, which I have to relearn how to do. And then I'm gonna shiny hunt the bug types in this area. I'm not sure if an outbreak can even spawn here, but I don't wanna like gamble to find out. So I think I'm just gonna run up and down the trail with a sandwich going and then see where that leads me. Now another thing to note is if a shiny spawns, it does not get saved to the game's memory, nor does it actually audibly sparkle. So I'll just have to keep my eyes very peeled. But I'm gonna make the sandwich right here and I'm just gonna run up and down. Honestly, the best shiny I could get here is Lurantis, considering I've never caught one of those before, but we'll see. Now to redo this the proper way. Uh-oh, I can't have anything falling off of this. I don't need the top bun, so I might just stack the pickles on each other. Look at that. You think someone would eat this? Does this look appetizing enough? I'd say it does. They love it. They absolutely love it. Look at that. Okay, so I've made my bug type sandwich, and now I just run up and down the trail, and eventually one of these will be a different color. Now, I forget if sparkling power is 1 roll or 2 rolls or whatever, but literally only bug types are gonna spawn now. So I'd say I'm fine regardless. Yo, oh my gosh, no way. Absolutely no way. That was immediate. That was actually, I don't even think that needs a cut. I think that stretch of the video can just exist. That's, no. No. No, 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 no. No, no, dude. This is insane. Oh, it's level 55. I don't know why I threw a Pokeball. Now I think it's good to catch. Cool. Also, little side note, this game gave us the Beast Ball and never gave us any Ultra Beasts to catch with it. This game is done receiving new content. We just have a Beast Ball for no reason. Pausing the shiny hunting really quick. I'm actually coming up on 1,000 subscribers here, so it would be super cool if you here watching this liked and subscribed really quick, and commented what other video ideas you wanted to see from me. That was all. So now let's get back to the shiny hunting. You know, I have an entire 28 more minutes left of the sandwich, so I'm just gonna keep running around till I find a second shiny bug type, because I refuse to believe that that just happened. It's also kind of meta to fly up above the trail, because then you don't have to encounter anything, and you see more Pokemon! Don't despawn on me, don't despawn on me. Oh, I think I despawned it. Oh no, he's right there! Dude! It's been less than another minute! What the? Where? Hi! Get out the way, though. Respectfully. What is that? Another... In 1 minute, another shiny. And people are saying shiny hunting's too easy now. Because of Legends EA. Yeah, right. Oh, not even one shake? Uh-oh, he has a recoil move. That's not good. I'm gonna throw another Ultra Ball. Hopefully I can just get a crit capture on him. Perfect. Because that only took 1 minute, I guess I'm gonna go for a third? Right? I mean, it's a half-hour long sandwich. I just don't understand how in 3 minutes I caught 2 shinies. Honestly, if I could get a shiny Lurantis too, or even a shiny Heracross, that would increase the diversity I'm getting in this game as well. Because in Legends EA, don't get me wrong, when you phase the same species again and again and again. But at least in Legends EA, you're spawning every possible bug type in the area. And they did a lot of spawning multiple species of the same type next to each other for that reason in this game. Because they knew people were going to shiny hunt with the sandwiches. But the fact that 2 shinies back to back like that are possible in the first place would have been unheard of before the release of this game. It would have been the rarest thing ever to get that to happen to you. Is Lurantis not a bug type? I'm gonna check the Pokedex really quick. Because I'm fairly certain Lurantis spawns here, but I haven't seen one. Unless maybe I'm too far to the right and I should be walking further left, but... Details. Oh, it is a pure grass type. Maybe I should have made a grass sandwich then, and only Lurantis would be spawning. I didn't realize it was I mean, it literally it is a mantis with mantis in its name, but it isn't bug type. Who would have known? You know what? If I do one more lap around this place and there's no shiny, I'm actually gonna make a shiny grass type sandwich just to see if I can get that shiny Lurantis. Oh, look at that! Shiny fungus, dude. That is 2 minutes into the sandwich again. Shiny fungus. We can't be real. This is not real. One shake and he's caught. Yeah, I mean, that's unbelievable. It happened so quick that I'm just gonna say that's what happens when you play Scarlet and Violet. I wanted a little more diversity in the amount of time it would take to catch, just to say it isn't that easy. But no, in Scarlet and Violet, it quite literally is that easy. You can make a sandwich and get a shiny very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Now, Legends Arceus is another weird one, because the way it works is, it almost works just like a Wild Zone does, in where if a Pokemon is shiny, that will be determined as you load the area, rather than as you approach the Pokemon itself. But that applies to the entire area in this game. It does not only apply to specific zones. So, for the sake of this challenge to be as easy as possible, because that's what we're trying to find out, I am going to mark each zone as a number, and I will shiny hunt the entire zone. So the Obsidian Fieldlands will be 1, Coronet Highlands will be 2, Alabaster Icelands will be 3, or actually I'll make Crimson Mirelands 3, Alabaster Icelands 4. Okay, never mind. Cobalt Coastlands is also here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I rolled a 5, Alabaster Icelands. Cool. So I'm gonna shiny hunt in the Alabaster Icelands and see how long it takes to get a shiny. Now, I technically could have also included Sword and Shield or Lesko in this video, but I just wanted to, 1, show off the more recent Pokemon games that people are actually probably playing around this time, and 2, I wanted to include Pokemon games that are known for how easy their shiny hunts are, which Lesko is included in that because there is a slight sparkle noise, and the Pokemon spawn shiny in the overworld, and that was the first time that had ever been done. But no one's playing Lesko, so... Now my strategy here is, since there's massive mass outbreaks, I'm going to visit them one at a time, and if nothing spawns shiny, I'm going to close the game, reopen it, and then actually fight the Pokemon in these massive mass outbreaks and see if any of them in the later stages are shiny. Because for anyone who doesn't know, say the 10th Pokemon in a massive mass outbreak is shiny, it will always be the 10th. This is also a harder area to shiny hunt in because there's just not a lot of natural cover in the Alabaster Icelands. Because again, for anyone who doesn't know, Legends Arceus gives you the ability to hide from the Pokemon since we're in a lot of natural area. I might actually just do this, because knocking them out also respawns them. It gets the next wave out, so I might as well do this. Oh my gosh, there! That was quick! That was really quick! That was like the first respawn. That was immediate. How do you save in this game? The absolute worst thing happening right now is that I'm not remembering any of the controls properly. It also doesn't matter what I catch this thing in, because it'll just turn into a warped Pokeball if I ever try to send it into home. So bam! That's my shiny for this game. That wasn't too bad. All of them, in every single game, I got a shiny within 10-ish minutes. And I gotta say, that's pretty unbelievable, actually. That's absurd. But in that time I spent in each game, I caught more shinies than I thought. I caught shinies faster than I thought, and in Scarlet and Violet, I caught more than I thought, because I really didn't think I was gonna get 3 in 10 minutes or something. Yeah, that's my only shiny Zoro, I believe. And I can transfer it into Scarlet and Violet. And hopefully, they have this thing in Gen 10. So to summarize the shiny hunting experiences of these 3 games here, ignore Fortnite. Please ignore Fortnite. Scarlet and Violet seems to be, to this day, the easiest game to get a ton of shiny Pokemon in, because 1, Pokemon aren't limited to wild zones or certain habitats. They kind of just spawn everywhere on the map. Certain Pokemon obviously spawning in certain areas, but regardless, you're always running into something. And with the shiny charm, you're getting 3 times the amount of shinies on average. And with sparkling power, you can increase those odds. And with outbreaks, you can increase the odds even further. So it's just non-stop shiny Pokemon, really, if you were to make a shiny sandwich and have the shiny charm in that game. And then with Legends EA, that seems to be the second best because you can spam reset Pokemon. The shiny charm gives you 4 rolls in that game. And then for Legends Arceus, it seems to be the worst of the 3, but still extremely reasonable because you can use mass outbreaks and massive mass outbreaks to decrease your shiny odds, and it is another game where the shiny odds are base 1 in 4096, and with the shiny charm it gives you 2 more rolls, so 1 in 1365. But yeah, we've learned something today, and as always, good luck shiny hunting.